welcome to another little Kwesi's Corner feature with me, Kwesi. If you don't know my name by now, it is Kwesi. That is me. We are going to talk about sticks and what stick tips do and what different models do with different parts of the stick. And we're going to see how they react to the one symbol. One symbol in question is this ride right here. We're not going to do particularly hats and stuff because it's quite hard to hear the difference unless we're really drastic with the sound and all that. So I'm going to do a ride because you will be able to hear the difference somehow. So up next, stick jargon. I have 3 sticks here, 3 pairs of sticks, 2 of which are from my stick bag because I'm going to the studio afterwards after this is finished filming, and one of them I nicked from the shop. The one I nicked from the shop and the one we'll talk about first is this. They're all Pro Mark, by the way. Pro Mark all the way, yay! But the first one I'll talk about is this. It's the 5AN nylon hickory stick. As you know, different parts of the stick. There's a shaft, there's a shoulder, there's a taper, and then there's a tip. Depending on where the weight is distributed, or where the shoulder stops, or where it starts to taper off as it gets smaller to the tip, will determine the front or the rear weight of the stick. See, we've got this one here. Tapers off quite high up the stick, and with a nylon kind of teardrop tip. Every different pair of sticks has a different tone to it. I mean, if you go for something extremely thin, you're going to produce a completely different sound out of the drum, or especially the cymbals. So, you know, it is when you do some research and you do some digging and you try and find out what it is that you want from your stick, you will find there's quite a difference. Tip. This one right here is the Bob Gatson balanced grooved hickory stick. I tend to use this for a lot of heavier stuff because it's got a huge barrel tip, and I found that over time it wasn't as sensitive to my needs as I'd like, you know, cymbal work, etc. It's good for throwing down though, as you'll see in the video, and it tapers off medium right up the stick, so it's got good rebound on it, and it's got this weird kind of groove in the middle, which obviously adds to this weird weight ratio thingamajig. A lot of people seem to think that there isn't any difference between the sticks that you choose because, you know, it's only drums after all. No, it's a lie. It's a lie from the pit. So, another model called the 5AST Stinger, and this has kind of like a dangerous looking acorn tip going on. It's a 5A, feels great, feels fast, whatever, and again it tapers off medium far up the stick, if that makes sense. It's quite fast. It's got good rebound on it, but the tip is quite small and it's almost bullet-like. So again, you will see that there's quite a disparity between this stick here, and this stick here when I hit it on the same cymbal. Obviously all these 3 sticks sound different, like I said. Nice broad sound, huge tip on that, nylon tip, and a small tip, small acorn one. Difference between these two is a lot, so you get to be a bit more finesse with this one, because that one you throw it down, and this one is kind of in between because of the tip shape. However, because it's nylon, it will react a lot quicker in terms of brightness than the wooden tip would be. So if you like your cymbals to have that sort of high in brightness to them, this is something to go for as opposed to these. But then again, I don't use nylon tips at all. I use these. I just use some smaller tips for what I need. So, but you know, if this is something that appeals to you, you have options, and then you have them in different shapes, etc. So there are a lot of variables, and it's up to you to really come in, try them out, see what works for you, and hopefully make a good choice. Obviously, there's other brands available, but I'm telling you about these because they're the best, isn't it? Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please do let us know. If you don't, then you obviously don't need sticks. You might as well play congas with your hands. And that'll be me signing out. Until next week. Later.